In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this surfboard charm, and you'll need about 100 rubber bands. And we're going to start with the back of our surfboard, this part of it. So taking a single rubber band, we're going to twist, double it, coming down the center or the side, wherever you want. We're going to do that 3 times. Single, double, 2, single, double, 3. So you're coming down 3 times and now taking a single, and we're going to loop it 3 times to create 4 loops. To cap it off, now go under the cap band, grab the bottom 2 bands and looping it onto itself, creating teardrops as you go, like that. And now you're going to pull it off your loom and put it aside. It should just stay for you, and we'll add it to our surfboard later. Let's start our surfboard. I'm using red for my decorative. Taking a single red, coming down the center once, taking a single white. My surfboard will mainly be white, and I'm coming diagonally from the center first to the side second, and repeat on the other side like that. So center first to the side second. And now I'm coming down the center with my decorative red and coming white on the sides for my surfboard. And down my center, I'm using a single red and a single white. I'm coming down the center of my surfboard, giving it some decoration. That's 2 single rubber bands, and we'll come down the sides with 2 single rubber bands. And I'll come down once more with a single red and a single white down the center. And again, 2 single whites on the side. And you can make whatever pattern you want. I'm choosing to do this one. Now for the next set, I'm doing 3 single rubber bands. I'm taking 2 reds and a single white and coming down the center, and again 2 single rubber bands on either side. And I'm going to do 3 single rubber bands 3 times. So that's 1. I'm going to do the same, taking 2 reds and 1 white, coming down the center. One more time. So that's 3 single rubber bands coming down the center 3 times, and I'll come down the side with 2 single rubber bands. Following along, and I'll come down the center with 2 single rubber bands now. We'll come down 3 times, taking a single red and a single white, coming down 3 times, like so. And now on this side, I'm going to come down with 2 single rubber bands. And we'll come all the way down almost to the end of our loom. So coming down with 2 single rubber bands on the side all the way to the 3rd peg from the bottom on both sides. And now for the center, I'm taking a single rubber band, doubling it, and putting it from the 3rd to the 2nd, and again single double from the 2nd to the 1st rubber band, peg. So now I'm taking 2 single rubber bands and coming down the rest of my loom. I was going to do 1, but here I have 1 and it's slightly too small, so I'm just going to use 2 single rubber bands on the side. And if you want it to make this thin towards the bottom of your surfboard, you can use a single rubber band for the last 2 pegs, but I'm just using 2. So I'm coming down with 2 single rubber bands on both sides, like that. So that's what your surfboard should look like all the way down your loom. And now taking a single, double it, and we're bringing it in from the side to the center. Again, single, double, repeat on the other side. And let's cap this end peg here, the center, looping it 3 times to create 4 loops, like so. Let's take the part of our surfboard we made earlier, and we're going to put a hook through the loops and put it from the 3rd peg to the 3rd peg from the bottom. This creates a holding rubber band for our surfboard, and push that pointy part down between the 2nd and the 3rd peg. And now take a single rubber band, double, and putting the holding rubber band from the 2nd to the 2nd. And now we are taking 2 single rubber bands and creating your holding rubber band up your surfboard. And you don't have to use 2, you can use 1 if you want. I'm using 2 to try to thicken it up a little, but it's up to you. 1 will work also. Just go up your surfboard. And up here, let's start up here, taking a single, double, and we'll put it all the way across to tighten our surfboard so we have a tapered look. And we'll do that 2 times, single, double, like so. And now take 2 more sets of holding rubber bands to hold our surfboard together. So that's our surfboard. And now we're going to loop. Go in the cap band, the center, grab the top 2 band, and loop it right onto itself. Mine came to the left. Go back in, grab the next 2 band, and looping it right onto itself, and that went to the right. And we can loop up the center right onto itself. And now let's do either side, and we're going to loop it all the way up to this top center peg. So reach all the way under, grab the bottom 2 bands, and looping it right onto itself. And the last 2 here, it's just a single, just reach in and looping it right onto itself. And let's do the other side. Go under the cap band or those bands, grab the bottom 2 and looping it onto itself, and continue up all the way to the top center peg. And now we're coming up the center. Always reach in, grabbing the bottom 2 bands. And lastly, reaching right in, grabbing the last single band and looping it right to the top peg. And now taking your slip knot rubber band, go in and create your slip knot. Like that. And now let's take it off the loom. So there's your surfboard charm, and it came out pretty perfect. And if there's any loose rubber band, tuck it, and there's the back part of your surfboard. There's your surfboard charm. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.